Hey there, it's Jenny from Southern Savers. It's our Monday night Q&A, which is your chance to ask any questions that you have on saving money and budgeting. Sky's the limit. But we also come with a topic every week. So this week, the plan is to discuss what to buy in fall. Everyone always asks, when's a good time to buy this? When's a good time to buy that? So it makes for a good topic to kind of try to, in a sense, cover all the things that you've been waiting for to go on sale, or to know when is a great time to grab them if they're not on sale. So the big things to get really in terms of saving money is that so much of what we buy, the bulk of our savings is because we bought it at the right time. I mean, that's really even the concept of what we buy in the grocery store. The bulk of our savings in the grocery store isn't necessarily the coupon. It's actually because you bought it on sale at the right time. So we want to do that with everything we're buying, not just food. Knowing the best time to grab those things is going to save you a ton of money. So we can talk grocery, but we can also be talking everything else that you need, which is a lot of stuff. So I already saw Aaron shout out soup and hot cocoa. Totally. Those are our two things that come on sale come September 1st. And we've got all fall, really all through April to grab those items. But there's a lot of other things too. So I made a list so that we can kind of walk down the whole list of everything that's on sale. But if you've got questions or you even want to know something else that I'm not naming, just stick that in the comments. So any questions that you have, I will see them in the comments or the live chat if you're on the YouTube side, and we'll answer them as I can. So sometimes I jump back and forth to try to get to questions, but also to try to get to the long list of things that I've written out for us too. So Sue, to just jump right out there, is there a coupon out for lawn chairs? Or sorry, there is a coupon out for lawn chairs, so now's a great time to get them. Sue, we do have that Coleman coupon that's available for yard chairs. Now is a decent time to get them. We'll see them get marked down even more. So some Targets already have those Coleman chairs on clearance, but they're only on clearance by about 15%. I am a 70% girl, and I don't know that you'll see those really hit that mark, but you will see them go on clearance towards the end of September, beginning of October. That's the real time that they start to really mark down yard furniture, patio furniture, grills, and lawnmowers. So just to hit that one as a whole. For me, if I needed any of those big ticket patio furniture items, and we're not talking about the $10 Coleman chair necessarily here, but big sets of patio furniture, if that's on your list, a new grill, new lawnmower, those are big ticket items, but you're going to see bigger clearances the further that you can wait. So looking into like the first week in October, that would be the mark that I would be trying to wait for. Keep in mind, the longer that you wait, the less options you're going to have. So if you're super picky or you have your mind set on a particular patio, then we need to probably grab that sooner rather than later. But if you're cool with, hey, this used to cost 600 bucks and I got it for 100, let's take the deal and not necessarily care exactly what it looked like, I would wait until the first week in October. But those Coleman coupons are decent to print, definitely. I know for Target anyway, even not on sale, that $5 off Coleman chair coupon that you can print, this is in the Southern Savers database, by the way, if you're like have no clue what we're talking about, just head to the coupon database that's on Southern Savers. But that Coleman chair coupon is good for any chair that's $14.99, I think, or less, and the kids' chairs are that price. So it makes a kid's little camping chair 10 bucks after the printable coupon, which could make for just a fun Christmas present. My girls, we have one that someone gave us years ago, and they already fight over it, the 4 and the 2-year-old. So having an extra one around here could probably keep some peace. Okay, let me jump back up. I saw refrigerators and appliances. We are kind of there, Vicki. So a lot of folks say that that appliances in general, looking in the September and early October range, is great. You miss the Labor Day weekend, so 3-day weekends are huge for any big ticket item, but we have new models that are coming out. So they want to get the old models off the floor for the new models, and this can be a great time to grab appliances. I'm a scratch and dent kind of girl, so I don't know that I would have gone completely new model anyway. But if you are wanting, a set that looks alike, then probably should go that route. And you're going to get some great deals from now until mid-October. And then most of them will be gone by that point. So I would jump into the appliance side while you can. I would not wait all the way to Veterans Day, which is your next 3-day weekend. You do have Columbus Day coming up soon, I think, if you wanted to. I'm pretty sure that's coming up. I've been to a lot of like mom parent leader meetings, and so I can't even remember what weekends are coming up. We could be talking months away in my book as people are planning various things. So Aaron says, since the new iPhone came out and is an arm and a leg's worth, when will be the better time to get the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus? So that is actually on the list, Aaron. Cell phones is something that can always be a great deal in the fall as soon as those new Apple phones are released. There's some hesitation on the Apple phones this year because the iPhone X, which is the one that costs an arm and a leg, won't actually be released for, I think, another month or 2 months. The 8 is out now, or available to order now. So we're going to see bigger markdowns once that X actually is released, and they're trying to push everyone to grab that one. You're going to see those 7s really start to come out at very decent prices, and some offering them completely free. So what I would watch for if you're in the cell phone market is watch for Target gift card deals with new activation. That does not necessarily mean a new line, guys. So if you're just getting an upgrade, a lot of times you're going to qualify for those Target gift card deals, and you can still trade in your old phone. So it doesn't have to be that's the only thing you're going to get. So we can get the gift card deal on the new phone and then trade in the old phone. And maybe you've got an iPhone 5 that should be, a paperweight. It's still worth something. So don't, think that you are beyond trade-in moments with your phone unless you've literally hit the point where you're duct taping it. Most phones are available for trade-in or sell on eBay. You will be amazed what people will buy on eBay. We have an iPad that is first generation. You can't even get a new iOS on it. It can't do anything anymore except power on. But the fact that it can, it's worth $50 on eBay. Now, we paid a lot more for it than $50 a long time ago, but that's better than absolutely nothing. So even if we are talking, you're going from a flip phone to an iOS, the new iPhone 7 or iPhone 8, you could probably still get some money for it selling it on eBay, even if no one will give you anything for it to trade it in. So that's what I would look for. Target gift card deals, Best Buy runs them too, so the same types of offers. To me, a Target gift card deal is a little bit better than a Best Buy gift card deal because I can turn around and use that gift card deal on groceries, on things that we need. Best Buy gift card deal, I'm going to have to turn around and use it on things that I don't really need. Maybe some Christmas presents, but it never got spent in an incredibly wise manner. So I would look for the Target ones. Verizon, your cell phone providers are also going to run incentives on those lower model 7 and 7 Pluses, so look for those too. That's really where the free incentives might be for an upgrade or any of the new things that they're all rolling out. And they are trying hard right now to get you to switch. So maybe even trying some of that. I don't know if you guys saw the post that we shared late last week. It's still good, so you can search Southern Savers for it. But Sprint's offering free cell phone for a year. Not that you have to actually already have the phone, but free service for a year, up to 5 lines. That's how much people want to beg you to switch. Let's see. We're in the market for a new grill. So Amelia, you're here. You really want to wait probably until the first week of October for some of the best deals on grills, patio furniture, all of that, those types of items in the hardware stores, lawnmowers. Biggest discounts will be in that first week of October because they are desperate to clear the rest of their space for Christmas that is going to come in. Really, Halloween has already taken over in a lot of those stores, but they still are leaving some room for grills. But come October, they want all of that out. Okay, yes, October 8th is Columbus Day. Thank you, Daisy. I knew it was coming up. So we're going to see some stores that use Columbus Day as a 3-day holiday to really push some sales. where the rest of us are all going to work and it's not a 3-day weekend, they are going to try to use that as an incentive for some sales. It's not going to be as huge as Labor Day, but it will be decent. So if you're wanting to hold out for a technical 3-day weekend, there will be some Columbus Day sales, definitely. Where do we trade in phones? Brandy, you can trade them in directly to your phone provider. Samsung, if you're an Android user, you can trade it in straight to Samsung.com. Sometimes it's who you are purchasing from will offer you a trade-in as well. Target even takes trade-ins. Amazon takes trade-ins. And you're really just selling it to them. You don't have to get anything in return if you go through Amazon. They don't have the best rate, though. I will warn you with that one. Or just selling it yourself on eBay. There are a lot of options for getting rid of old cell phones. That actually sounds like a great post. So maybe I'll just work on that one tomorrow. But those would be the places that I would look for. I'm making a note, or I won't remember. So hopefully that helps you at least get some ideas of where to go. eBay is potentially has the chance of being the most return, but you're having to put in some work there on selling it. Yeah, so you still have your old flip phone in a drawer? Seriously, I could take you guys on a little field trip into the kitchen. We have a drawer of just old technology, but I married a computer engineer, so I learned when we got married that he came with buckets of wires and that I wasn't to touch them. So there are lots of old cell phones in this house that if I had my say would all be on eBay right now, but they all have some purpose. So I'm going to leave them where they go, but we do trade in our decent phones that have value. They all get sent in. So I always encourage you to take both full advantage of a gift card deal and a trade-in. So to give you an example, my husband has the new Samsung Galaxy 8, which we don't usually go for new. I am not going to get a new iPhone. I don't need one, but he did. We found a deal for a huge gift card and a huge trade-in value. So he was able to get the Samsung Galaxy 8 for just an unheard of. I think we paid like $150 for it in the end. And we pay outright for his phones because he's grandfathered in. Don't tell anybody. I'm not even going to go there. But he has a really good plan that doesn't exist anymore. So going that route, getting the gift card, getting the trade-in, you're going to get really good deals, kind of doing that separately, not together, but separately. Do Weber grills ever go on sale? Some of our big name brands, not necessarily, but you will see all of the grills in Home Depot and Lowe's usually end up on clearance, especially the ones that they've already put together. They're going to bring more out right before Christmas for all the dads that want a grill for Christmas, but most of them are going to get clearanced out from October, and then they don't want them in there until mid-December, because who's going to buy a grill until the week before Christmas? Where am I going to store that so that you don't see it? We're all going to go out and buy those grills for whoever's getting them for Christmas like 2 days beforehand. That's when they're going to kind of go crazy in that week before Christmas, putting them back out. Best time for TV and electronics. It is technically the fall, but really on those items, if you can, you want to wait till Black Friday. So any large electronics, someone mentioned a GoPro, small and large electronics other than cell phones, and one other one, other than digital cameras. Digital cameras, you want to go ahead and grab now too, before Black Friday, because we'll have new models coming out right around the holidays. So if we can get last year's model on a digital camera, you're going to get some really good discounts. Most of us do not need the most up-to-date technology on a digital camera. I mean, if you do, then you're probably not looking for a deal on it. It's probably a tax write-off for you because that's what you do for a living. But the rest of us, we're just looking for a decent digital camera, and you're going to definitely find that in this year's model. So grabbing deals on this year's model, that's happening now. So digital cameras are through September, early October, and then mid-October, all those new models are coming out. And they're not really going to be able to sell the old models anymore. They're going to have new models only, and old models are either going to be clearanced or gone at that point. So TVs and other equipment, other than digital cameras, TVs, GoPros, iPads, whatever's left. You know, you miss back to school on laptops, so laptops get pushed now. all to Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Those are going to be the biggest days for discounts on them. And then they'll actually go back up after Cyber Monday. So I would go ahead and be ready for those. That was our big purchase last Black Friday, was a TV. It was Christmas to both of us. And we were walking through Sam's recently, within the last couple of weeks. And the TV that we got on Black Friday was from Sam's. And we did it all online. We don't go anywhere on Black Friday. We just shop online. But my husband spotted the same TV in Sam's now, and it's $300 more on sale versus the price that we paid on Black Friday. So that is definitely the time of the year to get a TV and to get all of those other small electronic items. Can you trade in a phone with a cracked screen? Yes, Carrie Ann, you can. And I would not normally, I do not recommend that you pay to get any of that fixed before a trade-in. It won't usually pay off. So the big things that they're going to ask for are condition. Obviously, if it's in excellent condition, it's worth more when you trade in a cell phone. But as long as it powers on, that's the big one that they're looking for. So cracked screen, they can actually fix that themselves before they sell it in a used setting. It's not as big of a deal to you, to them as we think it would be. But it needs to power on. That's really, really what they care about. Any baby deals during the fall to look for? So Myra, not really. Baby deals are a huge spring item. They are not a fall item at all. If you're in the boat where you need a crib or you need some gear, I may start to watch Amazon. I may also take advantage of the Kohl's deals that are running right now. I know Kohl's has a lot of strollers and car seats that are on sale, and you're going to earn Kohl's cash back on them. Keep in mind some of the big brands I can't use Kohl's coupons on, which is really frustrating. But we've got Britax stroller, or Britax and Bob and Graco are all on sale, and then you're going to earn Kohl's cash through the end of this week. That can be a good buy there, but you're not going to see a lot of other big discounts on baby things until the spring. Kristen says, I need a new pool liner. When's the best time to get one? Now. Anything pool, anything outdoors is a great time in the fall. Their business is slowing down, especially if you're talking a pool liner that you want someone to install. So they're glad to keep busy and glad to usually give you a discount during a not peak season for them. But this would be the time that I would start looking for it. Okay, let me jump over to the YouTube side. I don't want to forget you guys. Looking for mattress deals. This is a good time. We have new models that come out in the fall for pretty much everything, guys. So mattresses are the same. So grabbing those older, it's this year's model versus next year's model. How much they really changed a mattress. But you're going to get a good discount to do that. And I would probably put that in my Columbus Day weird 3-day weekend boat to try to get the bigger discount if I can on that 3-day weekend. Let's see. On the coupons, so here's a coupons question. On the coupons.com app, I see where you can send in receipts and get money back, and I haven't tried it yet. Do you know anything about this? So coupons.com bought Shopmium a long time ago, and they've been incorporating the Shopmium app into their app. Heads up, coupons.com hates when you use two coupons together. So if you use a coupon in the store and you want to redeem the coupon by submitting a receipt, you will not be able to do that. So in terms of turning that into some good deals, it's not really going to be what you want it to be. And it's going to be more the opportunity to maybe use a coupon that I forgot in the store, but I'm not going to be able to double dip on the coupons.com app. And the printable coupons or the coupons from your Sunday paper, you won't be able to use them together. Okay, what about sofas and tires? Furniture in general, this is a decent time to grab furniture. We do see some better sales in the spring, but I wouldn't wait too long. So if you're in furniture boat, don't go past mid-October to maybe the third weekend in October, because then they realize that people go into panic mode. My mother-in-law is coming for Christmas and I need new furniture or whatever it might be. So they all go back up around the holidays. So if you're going to go furniture, I would go that soon. If you're willing to wait, I may wait till the spring on some of those items. Tires are generally a good buy on 3-day weekends throughout the year. It's not a seasonal item unless you live up north, and then it is very much a seasonal item, and we wouldn't want to get it in the fall as people are switching out their tires to be ready for winter, snow, all of that. In the south, it's not really a seasonal item, so look for those 3-day weekends. Look for rebates that they're offering on tires, and then even see if they will price match against each other if you can to get the best option. So Sam's, for example, price matches against any other tire retailers in the city. Most folks don't know that. Now, I wouldn't go grab a Sam's membership just to buy your tires, but if you already needed them and you already had the membership, price matching against other folks, you could get a definite deal doing that. Let's see. So Karen says, I want to do the battery deal at Office Depot. If I use the reward points I already have, can I roll them over and still get rewards from the batteries? So Karen, I would love to give you like a straight yes, no answer. This is what I'm going to say. Office Depot rewards, if you read the frequently asked questions, your new rewards will be reduced by the amount of rewards that you used. That said, I know for myself and for others that have shared on Q&As and that have emailed me, since they made all the changes about 2 months ago to their program, you're still getting back the rewards that you should earn. So I don't know if this is a plan in the future for them to kind of make it where if I use rewards, my future rewards will be reduced, but right now, they are not. So if you do use those rewards, you will get back the rewards from the batteries. That said, anyone that doesn't know what we're talking about, a very fun deal that I would highly recommend grabbing at Office Depot today. I immediately started texting my husband, what do we need at Office Depot? Because we have some rewards to use up. But Office Depot is giving back free or 100% in rewards if you buy any heavy-duty binders, and batteries are a penny after rewards. So you can buy up to 10 binders, like school notebook 3-ring binders, completely free. You buy them and you get 100% back in rewards. You should buy them up to 10. Batteries is a limit of 2. They're 16-pack Duracell AA and AAA batteries. So they're $14.99 and you get back $14.98 in rewards. And the new Office Depot rewards, if you haven't used them in a while, you will have them in your account within 2 days. So it's very fast, and then you can sit there and either print out the receipt or just use them online. That's pretty much what I do. So all of those things you can order online and have shipped to you. And if your order, I want to say it's super low, like 30 bucks, then it'll be with free shipping. So if you grab 2 batteries and 1 binder, it's going to have free shipping, and you're going to get it all back in rewards. It's kind of you should do this. I mean, just the batteries alone coming into Christmas, for those of us who have to buy toys that make noise, that would be a great savings for you. So Deb says, what happened with the Walmart Savings Catcher that makes it better? So Walmart changed the way that you can activate your Savings Catcher receipts. Now, it didn't make it better. It made it easier. And I shared that, and people just got so upset. Because how would I be sharing this? You guys should know on Monday Night Q&As, if you've been around for any period of time, I am not a Walmart Savings Catcher fan, guys, but they have made it easier to redeem. So if you're already in Walmart, you should be using the Savings Catcher. Even if I am just running in because it's a, honey, can you grab this on the way home moment, you should be using Savings Catcher. Doesn't mean that it's going to catch anything, by the way, because it misses like 60% of what you buy, but you should still be using it. So what they changed, before everybody jumps down my throat on that one, what they changed is that you can now, if you use Walmart Pay at the register, which is just super easy with your phone, and by the way, you can hook any gift card into Walmart Pay, so it doesn't have to be your debit card, it doesn't have to be a credit card, it could just be a random old Visa gift card, it could be a Walmart gift card, but you pay with Walmart Pay at the register, And then on your phone, a little button's going to pop up with your receipt, and you click submit to Savings Catcher, and you're done. And it's right there. It sends it to you right at the register. It takes you 2 seconds, and it's submitted. But then the easier part is also in using Savings Catcher after you've done that, is that it's an option. And I wrote a post on this, guys, so you can go back and find it, and I'll try to find it and stick it in the comments here in a second. You can link Savings Catcher. It's one little step. You don't ever have to deal with it again, but then it'll be part of your Walmart Pay. So when you now redeem it, when I earn it, it is always there in Walmart Pay for me to use the next time I come into the store. So it does make it much easier to use versus having to remember to take a picture of your receipt and then remembering to come in and redeem it and to turn it into a gift card and to use it in the store. So that part of Savings Catcher is much easier to use. So hopefully that helps. Not necessarily going to save you any more than it would have, because it's still not going to catch everything, but it's definitely easier to redeem. Okay, let's see. If you're having issues with the Facebook freezing, it's usually my side will keep going. So the best thing to do is to pop out on the Facebook side and pop back in. And that it can sometimes be internet on your side. It can be internet on my side, but I will usually know and tell you because it'll completely make me pause. Do I know what's going to be a hot toy for Christmas? I don't have little kids anymore, but nieces and nephews. So Sarah, I go every July to a big toy conference in New York. So to even kind of think of all of the things that I saw in that room, there are a few. I don't know that there's going to be any like Hatchimal this year or anything that people are just going incredibly crazy for. The big things, drones are big this year with a lot of companies coming out with various new types of racing drones. There's a Spider-Man drone that you can grab since that was part of the movie. And you know, I don't remember anything that when I left that I was like, wow, that is the toy for this year. So bad news, I guess, for the toy companies. We've got a lot of little things that I think are going to be kind of fun. If you want something that's going to kind of counter to what Pie Face was a couple of years ago or last year, which was the big mouth guard one that everybody loved, there's I can't even remember the name of it now, but it's like a Soggy Doggy board game. My sister-in-law was actually sharing this one with me recently. That will probably be the Pie Face replacement this year. It's a dog that after a few minutes, you don't know when he's going to randomly do it, but he shakes and he sends water all over whoever's sitting around him. So that'll probably be in replacement of that if you're looking for something fun, if your nieces and nephews liked that type of thing. Let's see. Sandra has a CVS question. After all my coupons at CVS, my total was $6.42. I used $6 in extra care bucks, and my total was $1.02, and it gave me back a coupon. I don't understand. So Sandra, I'm not 100% sure on where your total was before tax, but that's probably going to be the answer, is that extra care bucks cannot be used to pay for the tax. So if your total was $6.42, but $1.02 of that was really tax, then you kind of accidentally just lost some extra care bucks because they took the full value off, but you didn't actually get to use the full value. They cannot cover the tax. So that's what I immediately want to say was the problem. There could have been something else there, but not seeing your receipt, that would be my guess as to what happened. Oh, you're fine to bring up Walmart. I don't ever mind. I just thought it was funny that so many people got so upset at me for sharing that. Like, it's just a tip. It's just a way to save, guys. Let's see. So Betty, with the PetSmart free food coupon, if you sign up for PetSmart emails, pretty much everybody gets those coupons. So if you are having problems with a store not wanting to take it, you can always sign up for their emails. But I've found people that still get the emails and the stores want to not take them. I think it's going to be hit or miss as to whether or not your store will even accept your own email in the first place. But they're usually sent out to every single person that gets PetSmart emails. They've even been sending them in home mailers lately. But I would definitely sign up. So if you're concerned because you didn't get it in your email, I would at least sign up and make sure that you are getting their regular emails. They've even started texting those coupons. So if you don't get the emails, you could go that route and just sign up for their text messages too. So Michelle says the best time to purchase a Fitbit. So that's going to go in those small electronics, Michelle. I would really wait for Black Friday. We're going to see some really, really good discounts on all of the activity trackers and smartwatches and everything that fits that category on Black Friday. So you may not want to wait that long at this point, but we really are pretty close. Thanksgiving's a week earlier. Look at it that way. You know, we're basically 2 months away at this point from Black Friday. So holding out if you can would be your best bet on savings. Let's go cars for a second, because I have someone on the YouTube side that's saying if you have a Toyota or a Scion, your Toyota dealership will price match car services. So if you're looking for any sort of, I'm guessing that was in relation to when we were talking about tires. But yes, anytime I need my oil changed or anything like that, you can always try to save by seeing what they will price match from someone else, or if I got a coupon from this dealership, will this other dealership take it? Usually the answer is yes. So shopping around on any of those car services is a huge way to save. In terms of the fall, it's also the best time to buy a car. So if you are in the car market, this is it. All the new models are already hitting lots, and they would love to get rid of 2017s so that they can make more room for 2018s. I sound like a commercial for them. But I'm serious in that. And some of them will even have some 2017s that are lingering around or that were traded back in on 2-year leases getting 2018s with the new models. So if you've been waiting for a car, the fall is always the best time to do that, and sooner rather than later. So it's heading out in September, early October. It's not going in to late October, November, so that we can take advantage of those 17s and possible 16s that were just traded in. Obviously, hopefully I'm not the first person to ever tell you this, but a new car is not necessarily the deal that you ever think it's going to be. It loses so much of its value the minute you drive off the lot. So that 2016 that was recently traded in and has 1 year, 1.5 years worth of driving on it, that's your best deal on most of the lot, or even going older. But it's still a great time to grab even used cars in the fall. So Margaret says, I really want a Roomba right now. I'm with you. I would too, but I think it would end up dying so quickly with the stuff that my kids leave all over the store. Christmas decorations on sale before Christmas or after Christmas? I know Hobby Lobby has a lot on sale. Kimberly, I fall in the always after Christmas category. I can't tell you the last time I bought Christmas decorations before Christmas. Wow, I take that back. There's one deal that always gets me in the store. It's not Hobby Lobby, it's Target. But Target will run, and it is usually, I want to say it's even before Thanksgiving, but now, like, I wish I should keep a journal of these things. They always run a either $50 off a $100 purchase in holiday decor, or a $50 gift card when you buy $100 worth of holiday decor. And a lot of it's on sale. That sale I will do before Christmas. And usually it's because we realize that the Christmas lights from last year don't work or something like that. But everything else for me, I am always an after Christmas. I actually brought this as show and tell for too. So, you know, one of the things that folks say for the fall is candy. No. If you want to pass out candy this fall, it should be Valentine's Day candy, guys. It's not going to go bad. So buying candy after seasons, huge savings. So I'm ready. Well, we don't actually pass out anything here, but if you wanted to come down our half-mile driveway, you would get Valentine's Day sweet tarts and nerds. So that is, you know, fitting that whole realm in terms of Christmas decorations before or after, candy totally after, never before. But the deals, you know, grabbing them where you can. What gets people a little nervous on the candy side is that all of your candy coupons are going to expire on the 31st. You know what? 50% clearance or 75% clearance is still going to be better than using your 50-cent coupon. So always go for after if you can. Christina, when will we start to see Black Friday ads? CVS and Walgreens, we usually have about a month early. So a month from now, it's hard to even imagine that we're in that realm. You're going to make me want to go take a really just long shower because it just stresses me out. But we will start to see some Black Friday ads as early as 6 weeks out. And then I know October 1st is when Black Friday and on our back end kicks on so that we can start to enter those ads. But usually I don't see any or even start to type up those ads until probably the second week in October. But CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid is a month out. And even that, the stores will try to say that it's not completely nailed down. It is, but they still try to hem and haw over it. Let's see. Oh, so Shanna says, last week we mentioned Catalina deals. What can you do if you're looking for a deal and the machine was out of ink and the cashier says they can't do anything? So Shanna, what I usually recommend is that you call the Catalina company, 1-888-8-COUPON. It's too many letters, but it doesn't really matter. It really does work, and calls them 1-888-8-COUPON. And you will read them some numbers off the top of your receipt, and they will mail you the coupon that should have printed. That's what they're supposed to do. Okay. Oh, Kathleen's got a good tip. As we were just mentioning cars, be careful of all the flooded cars that are being sent from states affected by hurricanes. So it's totally worth it to pay to get a Carfax. My husband was recently sharing how he was helping his dad find alternative sources for that information without having to pay. But if you're buying a used car and you have any question as to its history, and a lot of dealerships, guys, they should give you that. They should never charge you for it. They've got subscriptions to where that costs them nothing. But you should always make sure you're seeing a Carfax on a used car, and the hurricanes are a great example for that too. Sarah's got another CVS question. Sometimes I get coupons for specific categories such as personal care, household, food. Can you please tell me which items fall into those categories? I get confused between personal care. I'm going to guess your other side was beauty because it cuts off after a little bit whenever I'm trying to do Facebook comments on my phone. So with CVS coupons, generally those big category coupons, they actually work on a lot more than you think they're going to work on. CVS is going to be, if you were to think about your CVS store and the aisles, beauty is everything that's on the cosmetics aisle, and facial care fits in beauty. So for me in my CVS, that's all of the first aisle and like half of the second. And then once we get out of facial care and we get into soaps and body lotions and whatnot, that becomes personal care. And then all of toothpaste, razors, so you can kind of do all the next aisles on that too, are personal care in their book, and you get the idea. But beauty for them is just cosmetics and facial care, meaning facial wash, facial lotions. They do not put shampoo and all of that in beauty. So hopefully that answers your questions. What's the best price to stock up on for candy for trick-or-treaters? So I kind of already hit your question on that with my Valentine's Day candy. But what I would be looking for, if you can, is $1.50 to $2 a bag, no more than $2, and $2 is really kind of steep in my book. So we have $2 this week at CVS. We have got a new $1 off 2 Mars coupon that came out, but you will see bags of candy as low as $1. And what I mean by bags is usually, like this one, sorry guys, it's kind of loud, going for the fun size that has the 30 to 40 count in them, and your aim here is $1 to $2 max. Now this 40 count bag full price is probably in the $4.50 to $5 range, depending on the brand, full price. Just to kind of give you that discount, to give you an idea of what you're looking for. But that would be my mark, no more than $2 a bag. Do I recommend Amazon Subscribe and Save? So Kim, I know you may have asked that twice. I know I saw it earlier and I didn't answer it. I apologize. I am a fan of Subscribe and Save only for the immediate discount, but you always want to cancel. Do not keep a Subscribe and Save order past the first order because the price always goes up. So if you grab, like right now, there's a ton of P&G products that all have really high value coupons, $6 off 2 herbal essences, and it just makes for some really good deals on P&G items from Amazon. you grab any of those and put them on a subscribe and save, you're going to get a great deal on the first order. For the second order, it's not going to be on sale, and I'm not going to have that $6 off 2 coupon. So always cancel the second order. But go ahead and take the 5% or even higher discount if you've got that 5 or more set, and then just cancel them all. So Aaron says, I'm wanting to do homemade Christmas edible gifts this year. Where and when would be the best to get? Okay, so I'm guessing you're asking, Aaron, like mason jars or tins to hold all of that. A lot of those things are great to stock up on during Christmas clearance time. So if you're wanting to grab them not on clearance for this year, I would watch for those big Target coupons and grabbing them when we have that $50 off $100 coupon. Guys, they've done that 3 years in a row, so I have no doubt you're going to see it again this year. Or if you're going mason jars, we do have a $3 off mason jar coupon from the Sunday papers recently. I can open up the database and give you the date, but it was in August at some point. I want to, maybe the 27th. Let's see. So ball jars. Nope, that wasn't it. Well, I'll find it at some point and tell you. But it's a $3 off coupon for those 8/6, August 6th. So dig out your inserts from August 6th. $3 off any 4-pack and a $3 off any 12-pack if you're looking for those mason jars for those like homemade mixes and whatnot that you wanted to give out. Is it too early to start buying things for Thanksgiving dinner? You know, the only thing that I might go crazy on, Yolanda, would be like canned green beans, canned items that are going to go inside casseroles, but most everything else I would hold out for. So that's my other little show and tell, is that we're coming into baking season, but we aren't there yet. So you want to hold off on any sort of items in this realm. So sugars, flours, we're going to see lots of great deals on nuts, kind of raided the pantry here. And you want to stock up on them when they happen, but they haven't started yet. So most of our Thanksgiving meal deals are not, it's going to be a tight season, guys, because they aren't going to put them on sale until Halloween has happened. And Thanksgiving is the 23rd of November. So Thanksgiving's early this year. That means that you're going to kind of be in that scramble. They're going to still want you in Halloween candy mode. They're not going to be ready to push you into turkey mode yet because they want you to buy all the candy. So just be ready for that on that big kind of switch over come 11/1 to start buying those items. Let's see. Yeah, so some good tips. Folks are, saying you can't always count on Carfax. That sometimes folks just don't report the damage and they fix it themselves. It's very true. So, getting used cars just generally checked out well. No, my husband's chiming in and saying he did not break into the bag. Yeah, I put the clip on it because I broke into the bag. When there are just moments where you just can't make it through the day and you just need that little bit. He's innocent, I promise. So where's the best place to buy groceries, trying to budget for the family? So Alexis, it's really going to depend on the stores that you have. My favorites in the Southeast are Bi-Lo and Publix, but Harris Teeter, Lowe's Foods, those stores all double coupons, not Publix, but Bi-Lo, Harris Teeter, and Lowe's Foods. There can be some very good savings there along with all their BOGO prices. But if you want to send me a Facebook message, Alexis, when we're done, I'll be glad to help you kind of get a feel for what's available in your area and where to really get the best savings. Let's see. I just got my first mailed coupons from Kroger. In the store, I asked why I didn't get them. So Kroger does send out home mailers. If you're not getting them, you can always check with the store and see if they can sign you up, or call Kroger and ask to be put on the mailing list. Keep in mind, so I'm glad you got some, Shanna, that sometimes those mailers are sent only to pockets that they're trying to market to. So if you keep asking and they don't send you anything, you're probably outside of that pocket. I am outside of that pocket. The nearest Kroger to me is a good 25-minute drive, and to them, my city is wrong because I live kind of in a different little suburb. I don't look like I live in Columbia. We're in the South Carolina area. I look like I live in a tiny little city that has no Kroger. We're not going to get that mailer. But for those of you who are semi-close by, you still have the same city, you can probably get on that mailing list and get those. Double coupons, Sarah, means that, yeah, you can use one coupon on the same item, not double, meaning I got to use a printable and one from the Sunday paper. When I say that Buy Low doubles and Harris Teeter and Lowe's Foods double, it means that I gave them a 50-cent coupon and it's now worth $1. I gave them a 75-cent coupon at Harris Teeter or Lowe's Foods, it's now worth $1.50. So they just automatically double the value of any coupon that is a certain amount or less. Buy Low's cutoff is 60 cents or less. Harris Teeter, Lowe's Foods cutoff is 99 cents or less. So that's what that means. That there are retailers that double coupons in Florida, but it is few and far between. There are some Harveys in Florida that double coupons, and there are Hitchcocks outside of Gainesville or in the Gainesville area that double coupons, but nobody else. And the main reason why they don't double coupons in Florida is that they don't need to. None of their competitors double, so they're not going to double as well. Publix is the leading grocer in Florida. They've never doubled in Florida, and they've now taken away doubles from everybody else. So Publix doesn't double anywhere anymore, but it's not necessarily that part of it. The one thing in Florida that is a legality part is BOGOs. So BOGOs in Florida are a true buy one and get one free, and BOGOs most other places are not. So in our neck of the woods for Publix, I don't have to buy both of them. It's really just a big 50% off sale. But for those of you in Florida, you do. So Julie, the best site to print coupons, I'm going to be a little partial here and say Southern Savers. So we have a lot of printable coupons. If you just head to the coupon database and search for what you're looking for, or head straight to the printable coupon pages that are on Southern Savers. The reason that I do that, folks always ask, how in the world do you make money and make this worthwhile for your time? We get a penny, it's not a lot, when you print a coupon. So it's a great way to help out any sites that you find helpful for couponing and saving money, to print coupons through those sites that you really, really like. Has Publix stopped doing the penny items? Yes, Kim, in most areas. I know Alabama was the last holdout, and they ended their penny items even in northern Alabama within the last couple of months. So I'm not sure that there are any other holdouts there. We lost our penny item a couple of years ago, and Florida never had one. But yes, they're mostly gone everywhere. Okay, so I think I'm mostly caught up there. Let me check the YouTube side. I still have a few more things on the list. So one of them that a lot of folks don't think of, this is the time to be grabbing airline tickets and vacation packages. And y'all think ahead here. So this is a shoulder period. Nobody's traveling, school's back in. It's just not a peak time to be grabbing any sort of travel deal. That means that you're going to get a really great deal on those travel items. So cruises, vacation all-inclusive resorts, or any type of packages like that. We saw a Great Wolf Lodge just popped up on Groupon. It's still there if you missed those. But flights as well. And keep in mind with flights that you can book all the way out into next year. So you can go big. If you're trying to find some flight deals, I would recommend just starting on google.com/flights. You're going to be able to compare, and you can actually pull up a calendar. So if you don't really care, I want to go to Europe, but I don't care when. That sounds kind of fun, doesn't it? You can pull up a calendar, and it's going to show you the whole month which day is the cheapest to fly out and which day is the cheapest to fly home on, and kind of make your plans from there. Play around with different airports and maybe even traveling. So, don't necessarily look at all your home airports, but think, would I be willing to get in the car and drive 4 hours to save $500? Yes. So be willing to look in that boat too and play around with those different airports on google.com/flights. You can always leave Google's page and book through anybody, but it's going to help you to know what dates to look for, because they're really just using the main back-end search system. Google actually built the back-end search system that all these companies use to house tickets for airlines. So they're just using their own software system and letting you look at the back end, but you can still go somewhere else and book if you don't want to book through Google. It's a little inside tip for you. Heidi's, why did they end the penny item? I think they kind of felt like it wasn't a big marketing pull for folks. I'm not 100% sure why they got rid of it, because a lot of times it was just a house brand item. It wasn't a huge loss for them. But they did away with the penny item at the same time that they did away with doubles in a lot of areas, and it just never came back. So I would love to know why they got rid of doubles, but you know, they didn't really share in all of that. So to kind of move on, a few other options. We mentioned all the big stuff, the grills and the patio furniture, but there's a few other things that I would go ahead and grab now. So bicycles, camping gear, outdoor equipment that's little. So, you know, maybe this is your husband's opportunity to say like, oh, I need new hunting gear. I don't know there because you're in the prime of hunting season, but most outdoor gear, tents, kayaks, if you've got something big on your list in those realms, some good deals right now. While we go into fall and winter, it's not big seasons for using those items, but it's a great time to grab them on clearance before new models come out in the spring. And there were two others that I've always thought were interesting, but it makes sense. I'm not a huge wine drinker, but if you are, this is the time of year that all the new harvests come out from all of the wineries. So you can actually get some great deals on wines from last year's bottle. It's aged, right? It should be worth more, but you're actually going to get a better deal on it now. So it could be a time if you wanted to stock up, I don't know, but just to throw that one out there, wine. And then the other one that I have always found is interesting is wedding dresses. This is a key time to grab new wedding dresses. If you didn't know, most people get engaged in the month of December. It's the highest number of engagements for the whole year. And so most of those bridal shops want to be stocked and ready for all those new soon-to-be brides to go wedding dress shopping as soon as they're engaged. So September and October, great months to grab a new wedding dress, in case that's on anybody's list. One thing we haven't hit on is food. So before we run out of time, there are some key things to look for. And I'll jump back to flights in just a second, but some key things to look for on sale right now, food-wise: apples, cranberries, broccoli, cauliflower, spinach. Those are our big produce items. I near about lost it this week. I had put blackberries on the list for something that we were making for church lunch, to walk in and see that a package of blackberries was $7 for one. No, it is not blackberry season. No more of that until the spring. So apples, my husband told me it's apple pie from here on. That's all you're bringing. But apples, cranberries, broccoli, cauliflower, spinach, those are your big fall items. You're going to see good deals on sweet potatoes coming up for Thanksgiving, but not yet. So don't grab any of that yet. They'll go on a really good markdown right before Thanksgiving, but not any further out. And then this one seems obvious, but pumpkin everything, obviously in the fall. But keep in mind, those things aren't sold past the fall. So if you love to make pumpkin pie throughout the year, you won't be able to find canned pumpkin in the store come January. So some things you may actually want to stock up on. I don't actually like pumpkin pie, just to confess, but you may want to stock up so that you're ready for anything that you want to make outside of pumpkin season. This is it. So Suzanne, to jump back to flights, the site that I recommended is just google.com/flights. And it's Google's front-end system to software that all of the kind of airline industry and vacation industry already uses on the back end, but it's much easier. So this is the time of year for flights and cruises. I know, so as Sandra is saying, you know, we want to book a cruise. This is a huge time of year for cruises because of the incentives that they're running. So if you book a cabin, you get an upgrade to a veranda. If you book a cabin, you're also going to get the free Wi-Fi and the free drinks and all these other things. I mean, they are just lavishing on the freebies right now because it's a quiet time of year and they want you to go ahead and grab. With the grills, we're almost there. I'd actually hold out, Alexis, for another week or two if you can. Late September, early October is the best deals that we see on grills. Let's see. Lynn, I'm going to let hopefully someone else chime in. So Lynn's asking a question on EVIC coupons not coming off automatically at the register. I don't have a Harris Teeter, so I can't give you any personal tips on that one, but hopefully someone else will chime in and answer you. Where's a good place to get a riding lawnmower? So Marcel, I would head to Lowe's or Home Depot and look for the clearance deals. We're in that pocket, but you're going to see even better discounts come to the beginning of October if you can wait. Are there any deals ever on gift cards, like Amazon or restaurant gift cards? So Ria, there are. I would recommend that you use gift card sites like Raise, Raise.com. There's a number of them. There's Gift Card Granny, Gift Card Mall. Raise is the one that we use the most, but they sell discounted gift cards to places all over. So when we were going to do some back to school shopping, we went on Raise. We grabbed a Kohl's gift card. And they're random amounts. It's usually what people have returned things for and they want to turn it into cash. So the one that I just used along with my Kohl's coupons and my Kohl's cash was for $79.61. It's a very random amount, but you're going to grab that gift card for like 65 bucks. Yes, I still paid 65 bucks, but that's really worth almost 80 bucks in Kohl's, and I can still use all the coupons with it. So it's a huge way to save by grabbing discount gift cards. So Raise.com, Gift Card Mall, Gift Card Granny, there's a number of them. We will see closer to Christmas time, Amazon will even run gift card deals for other places, not for Amazon, but they do sell gift cards on Amazon and they will even run $10 off of a lot of gift cards. Rite Aid and CVS also will offer rewards back on gift cards, so I would be looking for those too. Oh, yeah, and Sam's, thank you, Candace, and Costco's. So lots of places to be looking for on the discounted cans. Let's see. Okay, I think we're caught up on everybody there. Check the YouTube side. Yeah, I did have a small coronary on. I don't even know who would pay for that, but I felt like if I even got caught touching the blackberries that they were going to make me pay for them at that kind of price. So we got through everybody's questions, which is great. Does one go to learn how to do this? I guess I have a question there, Aaron, but my work is seasonal and my season is almost over. If you're trying to learn how to save and how to coupon, it doesn't take a ton. It's a very simple process, but we've got a lot of great YouTube videos, Alexa, so that's where I would really point you to is youtube.com/SouthernSavers. And there's a big, like hour-and-a-half long one that you can break into chunks that really goes through the basics of savings and can help to make it not feel so overwhelming. But pick one grocery store, one drugstore, and kind of get on that path. But gladly send me a Facebook message and I can help you too. And thanks for everybody chiming in to help Lynn with her EVIC question. So I know there's always folks from everywhere, so there's always folks to help answer those questions. What's a great site to book a cruise? So one that we have checked out in the past, I did not book through them, I will confess, but I did find the deal through them and then called the cruise line directly and still got everything that they were offering, is cruisedirect.com. But Sandra, what I would recommend to get the best savings here is that you actually go through like Ebates or Shop at Home or some of the cashback sites that are out there, because they will all offer cash back on cruises. So you go and you book your $300 cruise, but you get back 2% in cash back from that purchase. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but on a big purchase like that, it is going to add up to something. So you still end up at Cruise Critic or at Orbitz or any of those sites, and you can still get the discount that they're offering and the incentives that they're offering to purchase, but you're going to get cash back on top of that. So I would check out what is currently being offered from Ebates, who has the highest cash back, things like that, before making those purchases too. Just a little inside tip. Okay, well, we're right here at the mark, so we're going to go ahead and call it. Oh, Candace, I'll let you get by. One under the wire. Trying to book a Vegas flight for New Year's. Any advice to not pay a ton? So Candace, I, again, would head to google.com/flights. Play around with the city that you're going to leave through. Look for, I would even be willing to drive up to 4 hours if we're talking about a huge discount. There's another thing that you can sign up for too if you travel a lot or you have a deal in the back of your mind. The website is airfarewatchdog.com. So you can sign up with airfarewatchdog.com. You tell them your home city and you tell them where you want to go, and they will send you alerts whenever there's low prices on that. So you could even kind of dream here, I want to go to Europe, but again, I don't even have a plan. So send me alerts when there's a deal on it. So you could do the same thing. So that's airfarewatchdog.com and sign up through that. So that might help you too. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and end it there. I hope you guys have a great night. If you have any questions, you can always send me a Facebook message or an email, jenny@southernsavers.com. And we'll be back same time, same place next Monday night, always at 8:30. So if you've got questions, you can always hang on to them till then too. And if you ever have a topic that you'd like us to cover, feel free to email that to me or Facebook message that to me as well. I'm always looking for a new topic. So anything that you want to cover, we can go there. You guys have a great week, and I will talk to you next week.